We the students of the BLD college, we are from the CSC branch. We are doing the project based on the smart pot. Our team members are Amal Kiran, Prajwal, Gaurish and Manjunath. We are doing it is a technology innovation project. As we know that we have to provide the water for the plant at the regular intervals. We have to use all the resources which are needed, and we have to maintain the temperature constant value, and we have to see that harvesting it is necessary to maintain the plant that dries, the leaves does not dry. If it is seen that the leaves that have been dried, it decreases the lifespan of the plant. So it is mainly concentrate on keeping the plant all time fresh. But we can use by using our technology and innovation project. We will try the best to keep this. The next further part will be completed by our team partner Manjunath.
Hi, my name is Manjunath. Our project is regarding controlling of water flow and to avoid unuse of fertilizers, and as well as to monitor the growth of the plant. The first point is controlling of water flow. We can control the water flow by testing the soil. Testing the soil means each of the plant is associated, it is given with the sensors, and the soil, it suggests the soil whether the soil is dry or wet. Based on that, it will sense its critical area and gives a message to the control units, and then they coordinate the system with the the requirement that is to be done. The second point is how to avoid the unuse of fertilizers. We can avoid the unuse of fertilizers by keeping the sensors, and to check humidity level, temperature level, and also the fertilizer level. Based on that, we can check whether the plant requires that fertilizer or not. Based on that, we can provide the fertilizers. The third point is monitoring the growth of the plant. The growth of the plant can be monitored based on the based on the providing to check the critical conditions of the plant that requires the plant to grow healthy, and based for that we can provide based the requirements whatever it needed. By for example, if the sunlight during the daylight, the humidity and temperature levels to be maintained are different, and as the as the sunset happens, based on that, the humidity and temperature level falls. At each of the time, whatever the critical requirements are required, it can be updated by the sensors. During some conditions, if the water level is low in the reservoirs by which we can plant the water, we can water the plants, that if that becomes low, and then it tells the user to refill the reservoirs by using those sensors at those places also. Further description of our system is explained by my co-partner Gaurish.
I am going to explain the three parts of the SmartPot system, which are mainly sensors, controllers and actuators. Sensors are nothing but monitors which keep track of water level and fertilizer level of a pot, which if the water level at fertilizer level is lesser than the required amount, then it sends a signal to the system, and system will generate a call to the user. Controllers are the devices such as computers, laptops and desktops which sends and receives a signal from the user and the system. Actuators are the system which controls the overall mechanism of a SmartPot system.
Hi, this is Amal Kiran Masnali. I am going to explain the applications of SmartPot. One of them is terrace farming. In terrace farming, both city people and farmers can yield more growth within less space, and farmers can reduce, and labor work can be reduced here. Within less time, more yield can be obtained, and city people can assume that gardening can be done in less space, and self-irrigation can be achieved here. With much effort, more gain is obtained within less time, and flow of signals can be controlled through actuators, and it can be controlled within a smart way.